Yo, what's up? What's up, people? What's going on? It's your boy Puerto'S 77 coming back at you on this fine, beautiful Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Want to do this quick live video, bring out another Porter's Point live. You know, hold on. Let me. Oh wow, let me mute this real quick. All right. But anyway, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Want to shoot out this quick live thing. Have a little conversation with you all. To all the subscribers, thank you so much for supporting this channel. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you enjoy the entertainment that I bring. That's all I really try to do and stuff. But I appreciate everything that I've been receiving so far from this gaming community across all platforms, from PC gamers, Xbox gamers, PlayStation, Nintendo gamers. You guys have been awesome. All of you guys have been awesome and stuff. I'm glad you guys enjoy the participation and the conversations. But one thing, I hope some of you ain't taking this too personally, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you game on. Just enjoy gaming. Like, I personally don't care if you even play on a phone and that's your form of playing games. You could play on an Android iPhone device for all I care. It's your personal entertainment. This is just all for entertainment, conversations, and I get to interact with the community. It's a blessing that I get to talk to you guys. Send me friends advice, all that stuff. I appreciate that. But we're gonna talk a little bit about what the title says. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk a little bit, but before we get to the main topic, let's start off with a good note. All right, we're gonna talk about Digital Foundry recently releasing a video comparison of Tomb Raider. Right, it's a Tomb Raider comparison, and it shows you can actually see the difference between Rise of Tomb Raider, the differences between the Pro and the Xbox One X. You actually see it, right? And I'm not going to get into the details of what's better. You all can see that for yourself. There's no regurgitating the obvious. But what I want to say is both groups are going to be eating crow in one form or another. So we'll start with the PlayStation, the fanboys, the aggressors that have been, taking their sledgehammer and crushing Xbox heads about more power. Well, now you guys are going to have to eat that bowl of crow, right? You guys. Now, the reason why I'm saying you guys is because if you look at my channel, click on videos, click on, from oldest to newest, I never talked about power. The only reason why I never jumped in that bandwagon is because most of my favorite consoles have been the underpowered console throughout my whole gaming hobby. Since I was a little toddler. For some reason, the platforms I preferred just ended up being the weaker platforms. And that's just my reality over, over 2 decades of me gaming or whatever, Well, 3 decades, to be honest. So that's just me. So I never really got into that. I never really got into bashing a game because it's 720p, whatever. Like I said before, I played Neo in 720p. And if I could play more games at 720p, lock 60, I would choose that route. But that's just me, right? But some of you dudes are going to get this work because there's a lot of 1X games that's going to look better. You're going to see sharper textures. You're going to see that stuff. So y'all going to get this work. But on the flip side, you Xbox dudes are going to get this work. Because the very same site you bashed for 3 years, Digital Foundry, same bias, is going to be the same site you're going to use for the next 3 years to defend the 1X. That's what's funny. You're going to rely on the very site that you guys thrashed that last 3. So you're going to have to eat this crow too. Validated what's been said over the last 3 years. So both groups is going to get this work. Y'all both getting this crow. Y'all going to have to take this L. Because you can't do one without discrediting the other, which is impossible. So all those who supported Digital Foundry the last 3 years, well, guess what? Digital Foundry is going to show that most games are better on the 1X. But those of you who bash Digital Foundry, saying that they're biased and they're in Sony's pocket, you're going to be jumping all over them, praising them. So it's funny. It's just funny. It's going to be interesting to watch this because especially, and I remember the names of the dudes who bashed Digital Foundry, and already I'm seeing tweets of using the same site that y'all disagree with, and vice versa. But anyway, that's just a funny thing. Let's talk about my bet with next gen 720, aka the Bafa. And I threw in MrGemini002. If people don't know who that is, that's the naming channel of Dee Batch. You saw him on Xbox Beast Fire. You know, D. You know, the man who always gets everything wrong. CUDA course. CUDA. You know? So my man out of the blue made a comment on one of the channel. He's a cool dude, you know, saying that, you know, that maybe I spoke too soon, that, you know, PS4 is about to lose November NPD. And this is all based on Amazon pre-orders. You know, pre-orders. You know, this is what's funny. Let me explain something to you guys. And sup everybody in the channel. You know, sup who? Luca. Oh, my homegirl Luca, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Supersonic, my man Iron Wolf is up in here. Let me go down the list, man. I appreciate all you guys. You know, Tudor's up in here. Dahi, you know what I'm saying? Brian, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Garuda, Savage, you know, Gex, Hellspawn Ray, what's going on, people? Blandrew, my man. Nintendo, man. Switch Gang is moving up. Rooster, Warlock, damn, Dak, you know what I'm saying? Damien again, Robert McLeod, what's going on, people? You know, Hussein, damn, thank you so much. From everybody around the world, I appreciate you stopping by, all right? But let me explain something. I hope some of you understand where I'm coming from. When I make a comment or I make a prediction, it's usually based on the past, on how things work, you know? Because to tell you the truth, the console industry hasn't really changed. It has improved. We see new things, right? But overall, console gamers will always be console gamers. You know, it's like what Fallout says, war never changes. Maybe the equipment, maybe the technology, but it is still war. All right? This is what I'm saying, okay? I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to revisit. And I mentioned this before, but I don't know if people truly understand what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to say it to you guys, all right? I'm going to share my screen, all right? And go here, okay? All right? There is a reason why. Well, you know what? Let me share this screen. So this is, let me go back to the basics, all right? Everybody is ecstatic about Amazon pre-order selling out. And it's a good thing. Let's be honest. Let's cut all the fanboy. That's a good thing. Microsoft needs this console to be successful. You know, and if there's gamers that can afford it and play and all this stuff, it's good on them. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, that's a good thing. You know, not hot new releases. There you go, right here. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. So right now it's at number 4. You know, this gets cycled every 24 hours. So over the last 24-hour period, you know, Xbox One pre-orders put it at number 4, and that's a good thing overall. You know, if this console game is interested, there's nothing wrong. It's a good console. I always said it's going to be the most powerful. I have no issues with more powerful consoles. I never did. Like I said, I grew up preferring consoles that just so happened to be the weaker console. Me personally, this November, I'm going to get an Xbox One S. I have no issues with buying an Xbox One S. I think it's good and does what it needs to do, and it's going to do what it needs to do for me and what I want out of it. All right? That's just the reality. Right? So based on this and its performance, people are predicting something that's happening in August. They're making a prediction, pre-orders in August for November NPD, right? But what you guys don't notice here is, take a look at what you see, right? You see PlayStation cards, you see a PlayStation game pre-order, you see all that stuff. You know what you don't see? You don't see what PlayStation is going to offer in November. You don't see the bundles. You don't see the Call of Duty bundle. You don't see the Destiny bundle. You don't see the Star Wars bundle. You know what I'm saying? Those bundles are going to shoot up, right? In fact, let me see if I can see something. Is there a way? Let me see something. I just want to check something out. I don't think I'll be able to do it here. But anyway. So Scorpio pre-order is out now, but all the hardware that Sony is going to show, all the marketing they're going to do, it's not out yet. That's what you're going to contend with. Let me tell you something. For Xbox to win November NPD, they need the Xbox One S. The One X cannot do it alone. You're talking a $500 console competing with a $250 and maybe even $200 PlayStation 4 Slim. You understand? Because it's the Slim that's going to be the top selling console. That's the juggernaut. That's where the majority of console sales is going to come from for the PlayStation. All right? It's the PS4 Slim, not the Pro. To show you last year, this is the best sellers of 2016, right? Now I'm going to show you. Best sellers of 2016, right? And obviously see games and stuff. The number 9 selling console was the Slim with the Uncharted bundle. You know, it wasn't the Pro. In fact, look how far the Pro was down. The Pro, hell, let's look at this. This is the best sellers of 2016 right here. Right? And this is when you had this is the year the Xbox One S launched. So you got the Pro console at number 9. You don't see the Xbox One S last year at the top 10 at all. Let's see, let's look at the next one. And I'm going to explain something to you. Another PlayStation console, Call of Duty, see, number 32. And we still haven't seen an Xbox console yet. When I scroll down, now you got the Pro 46. So the Pro was all the way down to 46. That wasn't the main seller for PlayStation last year. It's the PS4 Slim. Now let's go back to 2017 right here. Best sellers, right? Okay. All these products and everything you see now as the best sellers will shift. Okay. So let's say right now, even right now, the Xbox One X is currently at 52, I think, doing real good. Okay. Just because at 52 right now doesn't mean it won't shift down or go up. It could go either direction. It's not locked at 52. Because as the things sell at the end of the year, all these products will shift based on total sales. Xbox One X could go up, closer to closer towards the high numbers, or it could go down if other products are outselling it in total value. It could go up and down, all right? And again, we do not have the Star Wars bundles. We do not have the Destiny bundles. We do not have the Call of Duty bundles that PlayStation will push out. And those bundles sell. All right. In fact, the Destiny bundle comes out next month. You see what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. The Xbox One X is a $500 console. The most powerful console. You guys are going to get the best version of the multiplats. That I always said that. I never damage control that. It's obvious. It's better hardware. It's obvious. The question is, are people going to pay the extra $300? And yes, I am saying $300, not $100. Because you guys want to make this into an Xbox One X versus a PlayStation Pro battle. The Pro does not sell that well. It's selling to a niche group of gamers, all right? If you want to win November, you're talking about what the majority are going to buy. If all you guys want to argue is the X want to win the Pro, the X could outsell the Pro easily. I'm not even arguing that. But that doesn't mean you win November NPD. To win November NPD, you have to sell the most. There's a difference. Beating the Pro doesn't mean you won NPD. To win the Pro, you have to outsell the Slim. And this is a $500 console. All right? Now I'm going to show you November NPD 2006. When the 7th generation, in fact, the 7th generation of gaming started in 2005 with the introduction of the Xbox 360. This is 1 year later, NPD 2006. All right, you see the date. This came out December 7th. Well, NPD 2006, 1 year after the 7th generation began, you can see a 6th generation console outsold every single 7th generation console. They outsold the Xbox 360. They outsold the Wii. And outsold the PS3. Right here. You're seeing it live. All right. And the Xbox 360 had its system selling app, Gears of War. It was the highest selling game of that month. 1 million copies of Gears of War was sold in November. Its launch month. 1 million. So you had the killer app. The Xbox 360 was a year old. Yet the PS2, a 6th generation console, 6 years old, still beat it out. It beat out every product. It beat out the Wii's new form of playing. It beat out PS3's Blu-ray player. It beat out 360's high definition graphics. PS2, standard definition. 6 years old. A last gen console. All right? While you people fail to realize the majority of casual gamers in console gaming do not act like PC gamers. See, most of you guys are acting like PC gamers, where you think console gamers will pay $500 to upgrade for graphics. That's PC gamers. That's not the average console gamer. Maybe for you hardcore console gamers, you have that mentality to upgrade for better graphics, but that's not what console gaming really is about. It's not upgrading to better graphics. It's never really been about that, you know? So what's the key to winning November NPD? It's the Xbox One S. That's the console that has to sell the most to even have a shot at winning November NPD. Because make no mistake, a $500 console is not going to be purchased more than a $200 console. That's like you guys expecting a BMW 700 series to outsell a Toyota Corolla. You bugging. It's not going to happen. Or you guys expecting Five Guy burgers to sell more burgers than McDonald's burgers. That ain't going to happen. The PlayStation's bringing $200 consoles to play multiplats and exclusives you can't play on Xbox. And you can see this year, the exclusives for Xbox have been lacking. It's not. Now, how does this impact Xbox One S? This is the Amazon bestsellers of 2017 so far. Try to find an Xbox One S console being sold. Let's go down the list. Let's see if we can find it. This is all of 2017. We see a PlayStation up there, right? All of 2017. I think we even saw Switch. You see Switch. So Switch gang, number 6 of all of 2017. Let's try to find the Xbox One S. Now we're going to go to 21 to 40. Xbox One S. Where you at? Where you at, One S? Anybody buying you? Is anybody buying you? We got a little stereo headphone right here, headset adapter. No One S. Where's that console at? We got the One X, hot pre-order, the hot item right now. But where's the One S? One S, you know, all year long. You're telling me all year long no one's buying a One S. Or at least it's not in the top 100 of 2017. Where's the One S at? Where you at? This is the last day, guys. You think it's gonna make it? What's going on? Where you at? PlayStation Pro. And no One S. None. Not there. In fact, more people are buying the Pro, which is a console is not even, in my opinion, not selling well. That's being sold more than the One S at this site for all of 2017. I'm sorry, but a $500 One X is not going to make up the difference that the One S is failing to do. This is why, my boy Next Gen, this is why, D, that when December Multiplayer Podcast comes, y'all going to catch the smoke. You're going to catch the smoke in December. The One X is not in the position to sell that much. It's going to sell good for a $500 console. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to sell good. There's going to be a lot of hardcore to do it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the issue. The question is, will I lose the bet? Will the Xbox family beat the PS4 family in November? And it's not going to happen. The most popular console is $200, and it's going to be reinforced with Destiny, Star Wars, Call of Duty. And then who knows what Sony's going to plan to do on their own. They might even, you know, if I was Sony, I would release my own Slim bundle with Horizon Zero Dawn. I'll make us a Horizon Zero Dawn, you know, bundle, along with a free copy of Uncharted. So call it the Horizon Uncharted bundle, you know, because Sony done that a couple of times. They've done like Infamous and Drive Club, and, you know, they put 2 games in one. I will put those 2 bangers together. You know, or at least the Horizon Zero Dawn bundle, which includes the DLC or even a season pass, so that we get all future DLC, something like that. So add something to that. That's what I would do. You know, as we all know, Sony's gonna have a conference and at Paris Games Week, which is the 30th of October. Let me look at the calendar real quick. You know, the 30th, yeah, the 30th of October, which heads right into the November holiday season. And I have a feeling they're gonna announce a price drop at that. You know, right now Sony didn't have to announce a price drop because Microsoft didn't put them in the position to. They announced the One X for November, so that gave Sony extra couple of months to keep the price where it's at. You know, now if the One X would have launched in August, I think Sony would have reacted to that, but they didn't have to react to that. They gave Sony breathing room. You know. So I think October is when they're going to do their official price drop. And then it's going to be on in November. Now, here's the thing. At the end, this is just me enjoying a bet with Zaire. You know what I'm saying? It's just me enjoying a bet with Zaire. That's all it is. I'm just enjoying a bet and a little crap talking between me and other YouTube content creators. That's all it is. If you buy the X, enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see it, 209er. You know, you taking things too personal. That's a you issue. And that's not a me issue. All right. I'm enjoying having conversations with other YouTube content creators, you know, and stuff like that. That's all it is. If you buy the One X, I'm not shaming you. You can check my videos. I don't shame gamers for enjoying a product that you buy. Again, game on an Android phone for all I care. You know, that's our you. You know, but this is a nice little bet that I'm enjoying with Next Gen 720. And we're going to pop our shit week to week, month to month. And then December, we're going to see who eat that bowl of crow. You know, we're going to see who eat that bowl of crow. Right? Some people be like, Tip Diamond, why are you hating on Xbox Forward? Hey, listen, bro. Me saying that PlayStation's gonna outsell the Xbox in November is not hating on the console. I'm just telling you a predictionary information on how I think it's gonna turn out. Whether you like Xbox or not, you like PlayStation or not, you like Nintendo or not, that's your business. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever words I say on these podcasts is not gonna change your enjoyment of the console. You know? That's just a reality. But anyway, let me bug out with the chat, you know, because you guys, I got 103 people watching, which I appreciate. Hit the like button. So tell me, man. So let's do a little Q&A right now. Let's do an ad hoc Q&A. So let's go. What frustrations? You know, I'm gonna be Dr. Phil. All right, I'm gonna help you guys get some mental therapy up in here. You know what I'm saying? So what you got? What questions do you have? Hit up the question. Let me look up. Man, this chat's live. Man, you guys are live in the chat room and stuff like that. What are the questions? What are your issues? Let me know. Craig Harris, sup, P right here, 300 channels. You know, what's going on? 300 subs. Congratulations, Craig Harris. All right. Congratulations on your channel. Check my man out, Craig Harris. Stephen King, you're welcome. You know, I hope, hey, if it makes your work day go by faster, I'm glad I'm able to do that. Right? Zaire's mental, hey, he's an entertainer. That's what we both doing. We are entertaining and stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, I find it a privilege to talk to all the gamers around. Some of y'all taking this too personal, but oh well. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what we got here. What we rocking? Go ahead, ask your questions. How many bundles will Sony drop in November? It's going to be a couple because you're going to have the Call of Duty bundles, you're going to have the Star Wars bundles, and you're going to have the Destiny bundles. You know, it's just whether Sony also adds in something for themselves, such as, you know, a Horizon bundle, which I think they should. You know, the game has sold well. Throw in a Horizon bundle, maybe to include the DLC, right? This is from Andre Escobar. So, Puerto'S, do you think the sellout pre-orders on X is due to low volume expectations? I mean, it's hard to gauge how it's. Let's put it this way: it's sold out because there's a lot of people that want it. You know, it's an exciting product. Let's not lie. It's an exciting product. You know, it's more powerful than the Pro. we already saw on comparisons, early comparisons, specifically with Tomb Raider. So people are excited. You know, new hardware is exciting and stuff like that. So it's exciting. And I think the hardcore, the tech enthusiasts, game streamers are the ones that are gravitating to this product instantly. You know, that's the main core demographic right now for these pre-orders. It's the hardcore, it's the Xbox fans, it's the tech enthusiasts, it's the streamers. These guys are going out there grabbing these consoles. So that's expected, you know. When I talk about my bet, I talk about the average Joe and Jane who are not streamers, who game maybe 2 days out of the week. You know, I think some of us as gamers think that everyone who buys a console think like us, that it is their hobby. And some of us don't realize how many people buy a console to play games, but it's not their hobby. It's not something that they do. You know, they don't put 2-3 hours a day. A lot of console gamers, you'll be lucky if they get 3 hours in a week. You know, some people buy these consoles just for quick entertainment every now and then. It's not a hobby like us. You know, like if you ask these people, hey, you want to go to watch a game or play, you know, you want to go outside and shoot around, or you want to play a video game, they're gonna choose every other form of hobby before they choose gaming for entertainment. You know, they'll watch a Netflix show before they'll game. They'll watch a TV show before their game. You know, they'll go take a walk in a park before their game. You know, they'll choose every other form of entertainment because this is not their hobby. They have it for that occasional entertainment where they have time and they could bug out maybe on Madden, 2K, maybe play a story-driven game here and there. It's a very rare thing. You're talking about guys who play 1 or 2 hours a week. You know, that's just pretty much it. So a lot of people don't think about that. My man, the Don, right? So the Don asked me, do I see a $500 difference in Tomb Raider video? I see a difference. It's clear between the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, there is a significant difference. Now, here's the thing. Between the Pro and the Xbox One X, you see a difference. And it's a $100 difference. So the question is that difference enough for you to choose the One X or Pro? For many, it is. For many, majority of the games they play are multiplats. You know? So if you play mostly multiplats, I don't think $100 extra is too much, especially if you're a hardcore gamer, and especially if you already invested in the Xbox ecosystem. You know? Now, do I see a difference between that and choosing that over the Xbox One S? For me, no. Even though the One X is completely more superior than the One S, I'm not looking for superior graphics when I buy an Xbox. That's just me. I just want a different gaming experience that I can get on my PlayStation. I want to play Rise. I want to play, you know, Gears of War. I definitely want to play Ori and the Blind Forest, Sunset Overdrive. You know, I want to play games that I don't have access to on the PlayStation. You know, if PUBG doesn't come on PlayStation, cool, I get it on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more about the experience. That's why I said from the beginning, most of my preferred consoles has always been the weaker console, because I see more as the actual game rather than the power of the console. I prioritize the gaming library over the console itself. That's just me, you know. But I will say this. I think right off the gate, Xbox One X is doing a better job representing itself as compared to how Pro represented itself. That's just me. I think Xbox One X is a better upgrade for Xbox owners as compared to Pro was for Slim owners. And I really can't say that's just a perception because, again, I don't own the Pro. You know, I wasn't really interested in that. I'm not really interested in buying upgraded consoles. I just want a different game experience. Corbin Dallas, what are your thoughts on Sony killing the OG PS4? It's a natural progression. The PS4 Slim is cheaper to develop for, and they're able to produce it. You know, that's just how it is. Consoles are meant to get cheaper over time. So that's just a natural thing. When the new ones come out, the Slim models, they replace it. How many units will Xbox One X sell in November, December? For NPD? Oh, man, that's... I don't know. I'm thinking... I mean, there's a lot of decisions. There's a lot of factors in that. I could say, with good production, I could see One X selling around 400,000. And I know some of you may be thinking, damn, that's low. It's not really low at all. 400,000, think about it. Because the One X is not in a vacuum. It also has to compete with other consoles. And people are not going to buy 2, 3 consoles. They're going to go in and buy one console. That means you either buy a One X, you either buy an Xbox One S, you buy a Nintendo Switch, you buy a PlayStation Pro, or you buy a PlayStation Slim. All those products are going to compete with one another, you know? And consoles don't sell 6 million in 1 month cumulatively together. I mean, you know, together, you know? There's only so much room and so many consoles that's going to be bought. So every item that's out there is going to compete with one another. So 400,000 is actually really good in a world where you can get a $200 or $250 PlayStation Slim, a $250 Xbox One S, a $300 Switch, a $350 Pro. You know what I'm saying? There's so many to choose from. Will DBZ fighters overtake Marvel in the competitive scene? That's a good one. I see a lot more excitement for Dragon Ball than I am seeing for Marvel. I think at the end of the day, what takes precedence in competitive scene is the actual gameplay. Dragon Ball Z looks really good. You know, as a multiplayer, it looks really good. But at the end of the day, it's gameplay. You know, competitive fighters all comes down to the gameplay. You know, the one with the good gameplay is the one that's going to survive. So we'll find out. So why no one talking about the OG Xbox nor Xbox One S now? Are they non-existent now? I think it's because this is from Automatic. Why no one's talking about the One S or the OG? It's because the fever is the One X. It's taken over. You know, it's all about the One. It's been about the One X for almost a year. Every multiplayer podcast I've been in, it's been the same talk. It's like the Vega, the Ryzen, you know, 4K textures and draw call. It's been this narrative, oh man, since last June. So it's over. You know, we're already over a year with this talk. In order to keep the One S in conversation, it needs games. It needs exclusives. And this year, there haven't been that many exclusives to talk about on Xbox. That's it, you know. So the biggest talk has been power for Xbox. And I think that's what's impacting Xbox One S sales. There's nothing really to talk about it for. Let's see. Let's see. What else? What we got? Let's see. All right. So this is from the Ruham. Hey, PR77. I heard that the cloud will play a part in the Xbox One X storage. Like it will put some of the 4K assets in the cloud and put only what's necessary on the Xbox One X. Heard that from Kraft. I heard that too. I heard that they're going to try to use the power of the cloud to reduce some of the storage file size on the console and place it in the cloud. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Here's my only concern. At that point, you're talking about texture streaming. Now you're streaming textures over your internet. And I don't think, I personally wouldn't want that as a One X owner. If you want the best textures, you know, that you're going to get and the best possibly looking games, it has to stream from the console. Because now you don't want your internet to impact how your games look. You know, and here's it is. You can have, everybody has great internet, but there's always going to be some type of latency, you know. So you might have texture pop in. Some areas might look crappy for a little bit, then they look bad. It's just going to be like in and out, in and out. It's going to be dependent on the latency of your internet. I don't see the point in that. In my opinion, all you guys who are going to buy the One X, you know that the file size are going to be huge, you know? And Xbox has external storage for that. You know, I think you guys could have up to 2 8-terabyte storage. So you guys have what you need to save that. So I personally don't see the point in using cloud servers. Most of the people that are going to buy the One X are the hardcore, and you guys have more than enough space to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what we got. I'm trying to keep up. Gauntlet. Do you think the Xbox team are just half-assing on every front? No, I think they are. I don't think they're half-assing on every front. I think they have their focuses on what they perceive to be successful. For example, they going all out for hardware. You know, because look at the Xbox One S design. It is a good piece of hardware. They included a Blu-ray player, 4K upscaling, HDR. You know, so they did a good job creating that hardware. And the Xbox team did a great job creating the Xbox One X. They also did a great job, whether we agree or we think it's stupid, they're doing a great job with this, you know, creating custom controllers. You know, people are buying them. You know, they're doing a great job providing services, Game Pass, game refunds, you know, a new UI. They're doing hard work on a lot of areas. The problem is the main area that we appreciate the most, games, is where they're slacking. So all these other things like controllers and services don't mean as much if you don't have the game, if you don't have the games to back it up. Because everything at the end of the day, best online system, best controller, best services, all of those things are in place to support the gaming library. You know what I mean? So everything always comes back down to the game. So I think that's why a lot of people are not happy. But when you look at all the other things Microsoft has done, they've been successful and done a good job with other things. It's just that it's being held back on the lack of exclusives or how their first party publishing is being ran. Okay, P-Rock, what do you think will be the excuse once X1X reveals low sales? Here's the thing. I don't think it's going to sell low, but I have a more realistic expectation of what a $500 console can sell in a world where $200 consoles are the most popular options. I think some people who expect Xbox One X to sell 1 million in November by itself at NPD, you guys are gonna, you guys are gonna get this work. You guys are gonna be shocked that it didn't. I'm not gonna be shocked because I don't expect a $500 console to sell that much when there are other options for cheaper consoles just to play games are available. You know, so I think it's going to be a disappointment for those who expect too much. You know, just be realistic. It's $500 and there's a whole bunch of consoles for $200. It's again, if everybody wanted the absolute best thing, McDonald's will not be the #1 burger chain. It would be Five Guys or it would be In-N-Out. It would be more one of those burger chains that sell those deluxe premium burgers for like $10. They're not the #1 burger chain. McDonald's is. Why? Because people are cool with eating a Big Mac for $3-4. They don't want to spend $10 for a premium burger, even though it tastes much better. You know, people have no problems just getting what they want for a cheaper price. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Let's see any other questions. I see comments, about Tomb Raider. Let's see. Let's see what else. What else we got? Frame rates. Everybody's talking. Yeah, frame rates is important. What's up, Mark? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for moderating. Appreciate it. Let's see. Hit that like button, definitely. Let's see. Is there any more questions? I know a lot of people are excited for Dragon Ball Z. I'll be honest. After seeing the Xbox for the change Dragon Ball Z, even I was like, and I never even really watched anime, to be honest. But it did look really good. Let's see what else. Will you stand outside GameStop with a megaphone and preach the truth? No, I don't do that weird stuff. Here's the thing. Here's a lot of things people don't know about me. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna do a little console confession. About last gen, right? When it was the PS3 360. Believe it or not, and this is the truth, I actually recommended Xbox 360s more to people who asked me what console they should get than PS3, than PlayStation console. For real, I honestly did that. All right? Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to screw over consumers or people, my friends, people that I know, and they ask me for my real opinion. Sony selling consoles is not that important to where I'm going to screw over a game. Even now, let's say if I was in GameStop buying a game and somebody approached me, they'd be like, hey, I don't know what to buy. Should I choose a PlayStation or Xbox? What should I do? My first question is, what do you like to play? Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm going to go after. What do you like to play? That's my first question. And if they're not sure, then I mention some stuff. I'd be like, okay, Halo or do you like God of War? If they be like, oh, I like Halo. Okay, that answers my first question. My second question is, do you already have friends that own consoles? And then if they be like, yeah, I already have friends that own consoles, then I ask them, which console do they own? Do they own Xbox or do they own PlayStation? And if they say, or they own Xbox, then I'm going to be like, there you go. Get yourself an Xbox One. The reason why is you like Halo. You can't play that on PlayStation. And you're going to want to play with your real life friends. You can't do that on PlayStation either. So get an Xbox One, create an account, and then you tell your friends, yay, this is your tag name. They'll send you a friend's request, or you send them a friend's invite, and now you'll be able to play with them across all these games. I had a couple of people do that. And then they asked me, but what about these games like Destiny or whatever for PlayStation? I'd be like, hey, it's on Xbox too. I know it doesn't look like it, but here, let me show you. I show them on the shelf. Boom. There you go. Get it. I was like this all last gen. And the reason why I recommended Xbox 360 over PlayStation 3, because the #1 game everybody wanted to play was Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Oh, which console should I get? Call of Duty? I want to play Call of Duty. So who should I play it on? So I told them the truth. If you are all about that Call of Duty, get it on Xbox 360. Sure, the game is on PlayStation 3, but the map packs are 30 days earlier, and the majority of Call of Duty gamers are on Xbox anyway. So that's where you really want to play it. That's where you really want to play. Sure, you can have a good experience on PS3, but I'm telling you, if that's your main reason for buying a console, just get it on Xbox. And they went and bought an Xbox. And I don't regret, helping people make that decision. I'm not that type of dude. I'm not going to screw over people. You're not going to see me make a video trying to convince people. If somebody approaches on a counter, I'm not like Mooch. If I see somebody holding a console, I'm going to be like, hey, why are you buying that? Explain to me. Convince me. I'm not going to do that. That's your business. It's your money. I'm going to be honest dude. Don't confuse. Like I said, I try to tell you guys, don't take what I say on YouTube personal. Just try to actually listen to what I'm saying, but don't take it personal. But at the end of the day, when I'm off of Twitter or YouTube, I'm not going to screw over people just to make Sony happy. I don't care about that. That has nothing to do with me. I don't work for Sony. If Sony wants me to sell consoles, hire me. Hire me on your marketing team. Hell, if Microsoft hire me on their marketing team, I'll sell some Xbox consoles. You want to see some consoles sold? Put me in charge of that shit. You'll see some consoles sold. Right? Okay. Hey, P-Rock, what do you think about COD, World War II, 1440p, 60 frames per second on the Pro? I'll be honest. When it comes to tech talk, I'm the last person those questions should be asked to. I really don't care. I really don't care about the 4K or the 60. 60 frames. I'll say this. I care about the frames. So if they just stuck with 1440p to ensure 60 frames was mandatory, then that's a good option. Make sure don't screw up with the frames. But like I said, I'm not a big resolution guy. What else we got here? Let's see. What we got here? Let's see who we got. We got 105 watching. Please hit the like button. Comment and send me some questions right here. We're doing this ad hoc Q&A. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the questions, right? Yep. It looks like you guys are just enjoying the chit chat, and well, we're gonna cut it off here then. All right. I just want to say, I appreciate all of you for stopping by, supporting the channel. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button. And we're just going to see, it's going to be an interesting couple of months. What's up, Neth? What's going on, man? Appreciate it. But anyway, I'm about to be out because I got this. When are you going 120 FPS, no lag? Well, we're going to do that when the new cell processor comes out, right? Listen, the whole 209er says, please sub, he needed. Yeah, man, I need more people to talk to. All right. But anyway, my man 209er, hey, man, I ain't going to talk to you, man. You in that Raider symbol. You take an L just for that. Hey, nah, just kidding, bro. Just kidding, bro. Football season. Hey, today's a fight. Mayweather, McGregor. Go ahead. Type 1 if you think Mayweather's going to win. Type 2 if you think Connor's going to win. Go ahead. I want to see this real quick before I leave. Hit it up. Hit it up. 1. All right, Mayweather. We got some Mayweathers. The Mayweathers are winning. Ain't nobody rocking. Nobody have faith in McConnell. Oh, Marcel Simmons says Connor. Marcel Simmons says Connor. Oh, snap. Hey, Marcel, you can't keep voting. You're the only one voting multiplayer by. Oh, snap. Marcel, he's by himself. He's typing 2 over and over and over. Oh, it's gonna be a crazy fight. It's gonna be entertaining. You know, we're gonna see how it goes. All right. Craig, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'll make you a mod. All right, I'll make you a mod on my channel. All right, I appreciate the offer. All right, but anyway, hey, all you guys, enjoy your weekend. I hope you enjoy the fight. Hey, on the real, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if some of you are planning to go out to a bar, a sports bar, or anything like that. Hey, man, don't drink and drive. Like, seriously, you know, there's a lot of people get hurt. Take Uber, take a cab. It's only 10, 15 bucks. You know, whatever. Even if it's 20 bucks, it's still simply 20 bucks. You know, you don't put yourself in a position where at a minimum you could get caught by the police, and now you're talking hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands, trying to get a DUI charge off your record. You know, your insurance will go up, and that's just the minimum. You know, God forbid you put yourself in an accident where you hurt yourself. Even if you don't hurt yourself and you just do a stupid accident, now your car's all wrecked. Now you're talking about going through insurance, explaining why you got into a car accident. Now you have to get a new car. Again, your insurance will go up. You still get charged for DUI. And then, God forbid, the worst case scenario happens where you kill somebody. You can't come back from that. There's just no going back. You could cry, you're sorry, you didn't mean it, all you want. There's no coming back from that. You know, you impacted people's lives. You know, so if you're going out to the bar, you're gonna go out to the wing places, to the Irish pub, you know, to sports bars, ESPN store, wherever you're gonna go, B-Dubs, wherever's your favorite place to chill with friends and have a good time and have a couple of beers, a couple of shots. Take a cab. You know, use Uber. You know. Call a friend. You have friends, right? You have best friends. Call them. If you drove over there, because, you know, and let's say sometimes people don't plan on drinking. You drive over there and you think, I'm just going to have me some soda and wings. And now all of a sudden you're with a group of friends and you got this fever. So now you're taking shots and drinking. Don't get in the car. Call a friend. Call your brother. Call your sister. Call your cousins. Call your family. Call your besties. Be like, hey, bro, I need your help. I'm in this bar drunk, you know, I didn't mean to. Can you pick me up and take me home, and then we could pick up my car tomorrow? You know? Right? Enjoy. I want all you guys to be back. I don't want to see less names in my chat. You all need to be here. Enjoy it. Enjoy your time with friends. But keep it real. It's only $20 for a cab ride. That's it. It's not that much, you know. Don't get in that car, all right? And if you see your friends about to make that mistake, stop them. Let them be pissed. Let them curse you out, because they'll live another day to thank you. Believe me, they'll thank you the next day, all right? But that's all I'm saying, all right? Keep it gaming. Enjoy your 1X. Be alive to play the 1X, all right? Don't let today fuck you over. But anyway, this is your boy Puerto'S 77. You know, all gamers' lives matter, all right? But anyway, I hope you all enjoy this weekend. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll check you out. All right, this is your boy Puerto'S 77, and I'm out. About to play that Uncharted Lost Legacy. Hit me up on PSN. I'll start a little chat room just to chat and bullshit. Anyway, I'm out. Take care. Peace.